Welcome to Mendoza, Argentina.
The town of Mendoza is very famous for its wine due to the hundreds of vineyards located all over the region. When walking around the town of Mendoza, you notice so many trees. They've been planted by the town of Mendoza to offer shade and protection from the possibility of debris caused by earthquakes. Another thing that is very strong in the town of Mendoza is its rich history, and that can be seen in its squares. Let's go and check them out. We are now in Plaza España, one of the major squares in the new city of Mendoza. There's two major things to notice. The first one is the architecture, at least the style of the benches, the fountain, the decorations all over the square that resemble the typical architectural style of cities like Sevilla and Granada in southern Spain. Another major component of the square is the representation of the relationship between Spain and Argentina, a relationship that has its roots in the complicated history of colonialism.
In this statue here, you can see a depiction of two women. On the right, there's a younger woman holding grapes who represents Argentina, and on the left, an older-looking woman who represents Spain. There are different interpretations as to what this statue might mean. One interesting thing to note is that the woman who represents Spain is grasping the arm of the Argentinian woman. What does this mean? It might be a representation of friendship, of a strong relationship, or it has some roots in the colonization of Spain over Argentina. Below this portion of the statue, you can see a depiction of a man and an ox, and this represents Argentinian's strong agriculture industry. Regardless of the interpretation, it's clear that Argentina and Spain have a long, if somewhat complex, relationship. Argentina has one of the highest numbers of Italian immigrants in the world. For that reason, it's not surprising that we're in Plaza Italia. And all around us, you can see all the representations of Italian history and culture.
Right in the middle of Plaza Italia, we can see a representation of the Divina Commedia, the most important piece of Italian literature. There are some iconic figures of the Divina Commedia represented here. There is Caronte on his boat, transporting the dead souls across the Stygia River and into the afterworld. There is the three-headed dog Cerbero, guarding the gates of hell. There are some damned souls that are either gonna spend eternity in Inferno or spend centuries in Purgatorio before they're allowed to reach Paradiso. And then there is a statue of Dante approaching his beloved Beatrice, waiting for him at the gates of Paradiso.
This statue here was a gift from Italy to Argentina as a thank you for all the soldiers from Argentina that went back to Italy to fight in World War I. Different than the statue in Plaza España, this statue here depicts two brothers, Italia and Argentina, together as equals.
And finally here, a representation of a she-wolf with Romolo and Remo, La Lupa, as we say in Italian, the most important symbol of ancient Rome, which represents the great relationship between Italy and Argentina.
We really enjoyed exploring the desert city of Mendoza, but now we're gonna head out from the city and go explore the beautiful nature that this region has to offer.
Vamos! Welcome to the Parque Provincial Aconcagua. That over there, my friends, is the Aconcagua Cerro, the peak Aconcagua. These around us are the Andes, as you guys say in English. And we are still in Argentina, but on the border with Chile. We're just a few kilometers away. Let's begin this hike. We got 3 hours ahead of us of walk all the way, not to the very top of the mountain, obviously, but to a nice area. You'll see. Are we ready to cross this bridge?
Let's do it. Woohoo, we made it!
Not a difficult hike, but I would say very slow, especially in the second part, the uphill part. Now I'm excited to see what's gonna be on the other side of that hill over there.
This is like a real nice campsite up here. There's water, there's an area that you could sit down and eat your own lunch if you want.
There is music.
Music?
Like club music. I don't know. Let's go up there. Let's get out of here.
Let's see. We've been in Argentina for a month. We've done a lot of hikes, but the beauty of this place never, ever fails to be breathtaking. It's always unbelievable what this earth looks like.
I'm gonna say one thing. I love nature and I don't mind camping. This though, with this music blasting, maybe you cannot hear it from the GoPro. All these like metal and infrastructures everywhere. Put a few tents up. That's it. Have people come, stay. You don't have to make it a hangout spot with bars and drinks and stuff like that. I'm gonna stop. This was my rant. I love this place. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Well, the hike in the Aconcagua Parque Provincial ends here with the Andes Mountains in the back and Chile right on the other side.
The day is not over yet. We have a couple more activities in store, and I have a feeling at the end we're going to be feeling very holy.
Ooh, I'm curious now. Let's go and see.
Oh, Argentina, you love your gravel roads, don't you? When we arrived, we saw the gravel road and we had a flashback to the hours spent on gravel roads in Patagonia. But we are hoping we're only going to be on this road for around a half hour.
The entrance, the gate that we had to enter was way too epic to say, no, we're not gonna get on this road, so we did it.
Driving on this road is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Sometimes you have these like dark, imposing mountains. Sometimes there's these fields of green. And now we're seeing this patchwork quilt almost of different mountain colors. It's unbelievably beautiful. It's kind of making it worth it, these very curvy, high roads. We're like up with the clouds at this point. But let's see, we're gonna hopefully reach this destination soon.
We had to drive down. The wind was just so strong that we just couldn't make a good quality video. But we were able to visit the statue of Christ the Redeemer, Cristo Redentor. It's a beautiful statue placed on top of this mountain right on the border between Argentina and Chile. It was actually built in 1904 to commemorate the new friendship between the two countries that finally agreed on their new borders. To symbolize this friendship, they decided to build a statue of Christ. At the inauguration of this statue, both presidents from both countries were present. After 100 years, in 2004, they even placed a commemorative plaque. And today you can still visit it and see both flags next to the statue of Jesus to symbolize this beautiful friendship.
We're on our last adventure of the day, and it's a really exciting one because we're going to a mountain of 7 colors. Let's go check it out.
Are you sure this is the trail?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so I guess I'll trust you.
Falling here. Steep, but not too bad.
The thing with Marissa is that she eventually finds the trail. So you can go on any hike with her, she knows it. You don't see the trail right away, she'll find it.
Give me the GoPro.
Wow, these colors.
Like I said, no matter how many hikes you do, no matter how many beautiful things you see, it's always awe-inspiring.
The minerals that give this color to this rock formation are so unique. You can find sometimes rock formations of different colors, but all together here, like 7 colors, right? It's called Cerro de los Siete Colores for a reason. Truly beautiful.
So in the distance over there, there is a thunder cloud, and we do hear some thunder in the distance. So we are gonna head back down slowly.
Which means it's the end.
Our Argentinian road trip and adventure is over.
Argentina, muchas gracias. Un beso. Mwah.
Until next time, adios.